Este demonio fue el responsable de más de 1000 muertes.
So what would happen if the 27s didn't follow your orders?
I killed them.
Y veremos también una despedida que te dejará sin palabras. Así que quédate a ver todo el video, que a continuación te presentaré las últimas palabras de sentenciados a la pena capital. Número 5. Carl Wayne. Para empezar con este caso tenemos que retroceder hasta 1990. En ese año Wayne acabaría con la vida de un oficial de policía luego de que éste lo detuviera durante el tráfico por pasarse la luz roja. Por si fuera poco, intentó huir hiriendo a 4 personas más al querer robar un auto. En total fueron más de 13 delitos graves en su contra. Sin embargo, no fue hasta el 2022, a la edad de 78 años, que fue inyectado con una dosis letal, y aquí la última entrevista que se le realizó.
Sure, I have remorse every day. You know, I thought about this several times a day, every day for 32 years. You know, I wish it hadn't have happened.
What do you want to say, Carl, to the family of that officer, the family of James Hervey?
I'm sorry it happened. If I could change it, I would, but I can't. And I know that leaving a young wife with kids, it's hard on her, and well, it's been hard on me for 32 years too.
So you can still remember that day?
Yes. I can remember everything that happened that day, yeah.
Why did you shoot Officer Hervey?
Why? Because he was fixing to kill me. When I pulled my gun, it was in self-defense.
Carl, that you wanted to say?
Yes, I would like to say something to you. I wish like hell it never had happened. If that was Miss Hervey sitting right there, I'd tell her the same thing. I'm sorry it happened. My heart aches every day for her and her kids. So maybe my execution will set her mind at ease a little bit. I mean, you know, I can't bring her dad back, but maybe by me being executed, maybe they could finally put this thing behind them, you know, and look to the future.
Número 4. Margie Velma. Margie, la que estamos viendo ahora mismo, fue una asesina en serie condenada por 5 envenenamientos. Mató a su madre después de estafarla usando insecticida. Luego asesinó a 3 ancianos por problemas económicos. Y finalmente acabó con la vida de su prometido, empleando veneno para ratas. Por motivos de dinero también. Ahora la conoceremos mejor en esta entrevista, en donde brindó sus últimas palabras.
Velma Barfield was convicted and sentenced to die in 1978 for the poisoning death of her boyfriend. She also admitted poisoning 3 other people, including her mother. Barfield had been awaiting her sentence in the Women's Correctional Facility in Raleigh.
It's total, isolation from everybody that I had been with for almost 6 years. The first week I was here was the worst week that I have spent.
Barfield says drugs led her to prison. She became addicted to tranquilizers, she says, during a rocky period in her life.
The last 10 years was just like that. Years of a drugged nightmare. Days of not knowing where you are or what you've done.
But once confined in prison, Barfield says, she found God. It's her relationship with God, she says, that has enabled her to survive her confinement.
Living in prison every day is a struggle, even at its best. And I know that without him and his strength that has sustained me, I couldn't have made it even thus far. I'm sorry for the hurt that I've caused so many people. Today, if it were possible, I wish that I could take every bit of hurt on myself.
Su vida terminó en 1984 en la prisión central de Carolina del Norte. Número 3. Sean Hawkins. En el puesto número 3 tenemos a Sean, un supuesto criminal de 42 años que fue declarado culpable de doble asesinato en 1989.
I definitely don't want people thinking that, I'm this murderer.
Aquí, él nos habla en una entrevista desde el corredor de la muerte en Ohio, solo unas semanas antes de la fecha prevista para su ejecución.
And I've always, held on to a sense of hope that somewhere along the line that the wrong would be righted. I think it goes without saying that, this is a miserable existence, not be able to be with your family and your loved ones. And surprisingly, I'm not even bitter or angry. It would certainly be a tragedy if I ended up losing my life in the end. If they're gonna potentially kill me, execute me, I just want them to, really scrutinize it and, turn it upside down and inside out. My life is hanging in the balance.
A pesar de haber pasado la mitad de su vida en la cárcel, este prisionero condenado siempre reclamó su inocencia y sus clemencias fueron escuchadas por el gobernador de Ohio, ya que no se encontraron las suficientes pruebas y la sentencia de muerte fue cambiada por cadena perpetua sin libertad condicional.
The governor has granted your clemency, and he congratulated me and shook my hand.
And what was the first thought in your head?
It was just a big sigh, a big relief moment.
Número 2. Lee Shi-yuan. Esta despedida es por mucho uno de los videos más tristes que veremos. Lee Shi-yuan, un asesino chino, dio el último adiós a su familia momentos previos a su ejecución, y todo quedó registrado en este video. En esa despedida se encontraban su esposa, su madre y la persona más importante para él, su hija, y cuando llegó a despedirse de ella, el condenado rompería en llanto. Número 1. John Mongrell. El video que veremos a continuación fue filmado en Sudáfrica, precisamente en la prisión de Pollsmoor. El prisionero John era el más temido allí, pues desde que entró a dicha cárcel a los 14 años, comenzó a acabar con algunos reos, ganándose una temible reputación.
It's time to meet the general, the most feared man in Pollsmoor, the highest ranking 28. His bloody road to the top rank of the number began 19 years ago when he was sent to Pollsmoor, convicted of murder.
I was 14 years old.
You were 14 years old?
14 years old.
And you came to Pollsmoor then?
Came to Pollsmoor as a juvenile.
Yeah, and what was your sentence?
My sentence was 9 years.
But how comes you've been here so long then?
In the prison, I go to the 28. They told me, okay, I gave you a number and you must kill a guy in the cell.
Se cree que John ha sido responsable de más de 1000 muertes y cientos de violaciones. Este tirano ganó notoriedad internacional cuando apareció en una serie de televisión sobre reos. Su entrevistador dijo que este era el hombre más aterrador que había conocido, y aquí entenderemos por qué.
And they give me a knife. And the other guy came and I strangled him, and I took the knife and stabbed him in his heart, and 2 times and the blood come out.
Yeah. And you did that because you were ordered to, yeah?
Yes,
Because you were 28, yeah?
I'm 28 years.
So the warder's frightened of you?
If there is a warder, it's not right here in prison. I told the 27, you what the 27 is, there's a knife for you. You must kill the warder or the major or the captain.
Either you fight your way up the ranks or become a permanent victim of sexual abuse.
I have sex with a man,
19 years you have sex with a man.
the man.
Does that make you gay?
No,
Why not?
I'm not a gay.
What are you then, a man?
I'm daughter, a man.
You just walk up to them and you go, you will be my wife.
Yes, she comes sleep by me, by my bed.
If they don't do that, what happened?
Kill them.
Luego de haber pasado más de 30 años en prisión, se dijo que Mongrel murió en el 2014, posiblemente de un ataque al corazón antes de que fuese inyectado, aunque algunas fuentes afirman que había sido puesto en libertad. Y ahora que llegamos al final del video, ¿qué sentenciado fue el que más impactó? No olvides dejar tu comentario aquí abajo. Y tampoco olvides compartir para seguir llegando a más personas. Ahora sí nos vemos en el próximo video, compa.